My name is Arslan Suleymanov. I'm an assistant editor at Visegrad Insight, and today we would like to present you with a strategic foresight that we have been gathering in the last couple of months, to be precise, from October till the end of December, and to give you an oversight on the events that have been shaping the politics, economic security, and democratic security of Central and Eastern Europe. And as far as you can see, I'm standing here in the center of Kyiv on the Maidan Square, and the country is going strong despite the full-scale invasion ongoing already since 2022. So let's begin. So if I were to segment the events that have been ongoing from October till December of 2025, which we actually cover in our brief, I would segment them into three potential dimensions. The first one would be conflicts over the rule of law. The second one would be conflicts with Brussels. And the third one would be the transatlantic narratives that we are seeing from the current Trump administration in the United States. Ukraine will play, and has played already, an important role across all the three dimensions that we've just mentioned, and is very likely to continue doing so well in 2026. So several events actually stood out at the end of the year, the first one being a barter deal between Poland and Ukraine. So Ukraine agreed to supply drone and missile technology to Poland in exchange for MiG-29 fighter jets that were transferred to Ukraine. And the second one being the pressure from the Trump administration that is very likely to be applied on Europeans and Ukraine when it comes to accepting a peace deal that may not be favorable to Ukraine in exchange for an accelerated EU accession.
From this point of view, from the point of view of Hungarian politics, the most significant event of 2025 has been Andrej Babiš becoming Prime Minister of Czech Republic, and as member of the Patriots for Europe, he became the core supporter of the Viktor Orban political agenda in the European Union. In most recent events in December, he, together with Robert Fico, has opposed the plan for saving Ukraine with additional funds from EU governments, and the three prime ministers have famously shot themselves a photo in Brussels when they conspired to revive the Visegrad V3 minus Poland group of countries that would remake the dream of Viktor Orban leading Central Europe. Now, looking back to 2025, that might have been the most important event. In 2026, it will be all verified by the elections taking place in April into the seats of the very parliament behind me. And we'll be covering that story from Visegrad Insight.
So why Warsaw is pivotal to watch in 2026? When visiting Prague, Poland's conservative president Karol Nawrocki recently warned Europe faces crossroads. Brussels over-centralization threatens our sovereignty. And with Andrej Babiš, populist, Eurosceptic, and pro-Russian Robert Fico, or Poland's right-wing populists like PiS or extreme Konfederacja gaining leverage towards 2027 parliamentary elections, and possibly Viktor Orban Fidesz holding to power after 2026 April vote, the Visegrad bloc could challenge EU's unity, amplifying calls for decentralization, playing also on very sensitive notes like the security and war threat. Yet economic pressures may baffle further populist surges across the region. With Poland's G20 economy, the tide may be turning quickly.